up guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Georgette. In today's video I'll be sharing with you guys some common mistakes that you're probably making that are keeping you from seeing success on your weight loss journey. If you're like me, you've tried every diet, you've done so many things, and you're still not seeing anything. Like, it happens. You can be counting calories, you could be hitting the gym every day, you're eating, you're intermittent fasting, you're doing all those things, and still for some reason you're not really getting to your goals like you want to. I've been there, I have done that, and so I'm going to share with you some common mistakes that you're probably making that are keeping you from seeing results. Before we get into the video, please consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber yet. I'm on a journey to reaching 1,000 subscribers this year on my channel. And also comment and like this video. I need that engagement to keep going because I want YouTube to keep suggesting my videos to other people on the platform. Help your girl, please support me. I need all the help. Please, like seriously, do it now. Mistake number one. Mindset is everything, you guys. Mindset is needed in all areas of life. So it's definitely needed in weight loss as well. If you're trying to lose weight, you want to remember why you're doing this in the first place. You want to know why you're pursuing this weight loss journey. You want to know why you want to look good, or you want to think positive, or you want, better mental health. Whatever it is that you're doing this for, you need to have the right mindset. So a lot of times the mistake that we make is we start the year thinking, okay, I have a New Year's resolution to lose weight, and then that's it. We don't really go into why we want to do it. All we know is we just want to look good and we want to be in shape. That's it. But if you're not constantly revisiting the mindset and the reason why you started, you're going to keep falling off. And when you do, because you don't have a strong reason, you're going to give up. So that's the first mistake people make. Go back to why you started this in the first place and make sure that you're sticking to your reason. When times get tough, just remember that. When you want to give up, remember why you started. The solution is to make weekly or even daily goals as to what you're going to do, so that when you're faced with temptation, you don't quickly give in, okay? You remember why you started and you're ready for your day. So set daily reminders, set weekly reminders, have weekly, check-ins with yourself and see how well you're doing. Mistake number two is when it comes to cooking, sometimes you're using too much butter or too much oil. So you may be eating clean, you may be, doing everything you're supposed to be doing as far as eating, but you might not be paying attention to how much oil you're using in your cooking. Olive oil is healthy, avocado oil is healthy, but what you don't know is, or what you're not probably paying attention to, is the calories that they contain. 1 tablespoon of olive oil and avocado oil is approximately about 120 calories with about 14 grams of fat. So you could be eating clean, but you're being a little bit heavy on the oil. So I would suggest the solution to this is to invest in a cooking spray so that you're not using a lot of oil. But if you want to just use regular oil and just pour it, make sure you're measuring it so that you know. And also make sure you're logging it into your food tracker so that it's involved or included in your daily caloric intake. Okay? It's very easy to overlook that. Who doesn't like a bowl of pasta that's just like rich and buttery and not dry? So I can totally understand, but make sure that you're including that in your food log for the day. Don't forget that. Mistake number 3 is snacking on your kids' leftovers. Oh my goodness, I'm so guilty of this. If you are a mom or you have like kids in your life, nephews, nieces, or you work with kids, it's easy to just snack on their leftovers because maybe it's not enough to save up for a next meal, but it's also not like bad food, so you don't want to throw it away. So what do? You just end up eating it anyway. And what that does is it adds up. Maybe not in that particular day, maybe not really at the end of the week, but in the long term, weekly or monthly, when you put this together, you will realize that you're probably over by 100, 200, probably even 300 calories and you don't even know. So if you're snacking on your kids like leftovers here and there, be very mindful that that could be adding up to your daily caloric intake, and you should be mindful of that. The solution that I would give to that is probably feed your kids first. What I do with my daughter is I feed her first, then whatever she doesn't eat, if I want to eat it, then I add my food to that so I can see how much I'm eating. But if you're just like constantly eating the leftovers of what they have and then you're going to have your own meal afterwards, it's just adding up. So little bits of cheese, little bits of, you know, chips, little bits of peanuts, who knows what, all of these things add up. I'm not even joking, they do add up, and you want to pay attention to that and not overdo it. The next mistake that people make is not being active at all day. Well, maybe not at all, but not being as active as they should be. So maybe on your rest day or the rest of the day after you've worked out, you're just on the couch, you're spending hours and hours sitting down. And also during this pandemic, a lot of people are working from home. So you might find yourself sitting at your desk for maybe 4 hours straight and you're just not moving. What happens with that is your metabolism at this point is just resting. It's not burning. It's not doing anything extra. All it's doing is keeping you alive, like your breathing and your digestion and all of that stuff. It keeps you from burning that extra fat that you want to burn to see results in your body. That's one mistake that people normally make that makes them think that they're not doing something right. Meanwhile, you're eating right, you're doing everything right, but you don't know that you need that extra push to make your body burn even more so that you can actually see the results and not just maintain your current weight. What you want to do is you want to take about 5 to 10 minutes every hour to walk around, march, jog in place, dance to some music, stay active, do something that will keep your body burning fat. It's really easy to just sit around and not even notice the time is just flying by and you're not burning as much. So that is my solution: to move your body, do something active for like 10 minutes every hour, and to help your body keep burning. Okay, just push yourself, let your body do the work. The next mistake is restriction. Oh my goodness, like this is probably the most practiced out of all of these mistakes. People think that as long as they cut out certain food groups like carbs and fat, then they're gonna see weight loss. You can eat a salad every day. If you're eating a salad that's 500 calories and you're eating that 4 times a day, you may still be going over your daily caloric intake that you need to see weight loss. The core of weight loss is really eating in a calorie deficit. What that means is you're eating less than you burn. So if you're burning 1,000 calories, you want to be able to eat below 1,000 calories. This is just an example. But basically, you can still eat the foods that you enjoy and still see weight loss as long as you're eating under what you're burning. So don't cut out pasta, don't cut out rice, don't cut out, your favorite pastry. Even though those might be high in calories, the point of weight loss is not to completely cut everything out. Matter of fact, it makes sense. It actually works better if you include a little bit of what you love, so that it makes the journey easier and not so painful to go on. So don't restrict yourself. Do not restrict yourself. Be wiser, make better decisions, and enjoy the journey. One good tip about eating the foods you love is to download apps like MyFitnessPal or any calorie intake or any food tracking app that you have to help you see how much you're actually eating. Like, just basically log your food in there so that you're tracking every single meal that you eat and you're not going over what you're actually supposed to intake for the day. The next mistake people make is not portioning out their food. Mindless snacking. Also, why? It's a healthy snack. Just because something is healthy does not mean it's okay to eat tons and tons and tons of it. For example, I love peanuts. Not a day goes by that I don't eat peanuts or peanut butter, but it's super high in calories, and just because it's full of healthy fats and it's good for me does not mean that it's perfect in every way. If you're on a weight loss journey, you want to still be able to limit how much you eat of certain foods if they're not going to be good for you in the long term. So measure out your peanuts. If you want to eat some peanuts, don't just grab the entire jar and sit down and just eat. A quarter cup of peanuts is about 180 calories. So if you're just sitting there eating the whole jar, you know what you're doing. Like, that's not helpful, okay? So be mindful when you're snacking. You could be eating some baked potato chips. It's better than the regular, but it doesn't mean you can eat as much as you want. You want to still measure out how much you're eating and not just eat whatever you want to eat. So my tip would be, grab the bag or the jar of peanuts, measure out however much you want to eat, track it, insert it into, put it into your log or whatever, and put the food away. Don't bring it to you and watch TV, because when you do, that's when you lose, you lose track of what's going on. You become mindless and you just keep eating, you just keep going. Especially when you have kids, it's easy to just really snack on anything. You give them a little bit of peanut butter and jelly, you lick the knife. You go to the kitchen for a water break, you grab some peanuts or you get some chips, a handful, and eat, and you're not really calculating what you're eating. You're just eating up. If this is like a daily practice, then it just adds up, and by the end of the week you've had like an extra 500 calories that you had no idea about, and you're thinking that you're logging everything, and it's not making sense that you're not losing weight. Meanwhile, you're not logging those little snacks, so please be very mindful and measure out your food and track them. Log them in your food trackers and make sure that you're following everything that you're putting inside your body. And last but not least, lack of patience and consistency. This is like the cherry on top of being stuck, okay? You're stuck and you don't know why. You're eating right, you're going to the gym, you're practicing daily positive affirmations, and still nothing. It's part of the journey. So if you are at the point where you're really not seeing results, but you've been tracking every single thing you eat, you've been working out regularly, that you're practicing all the good practices to keep the weight off, but you're still like stuck.
What more do you want from me?
This is the point where you need to have patience. Your body burns off fat in different places. It's not just like the stomach that you're looking forward to losing, or it's not the back rolls that you're looking forward to seeing gone. The body works differently in everybody. So somebody might lose fat first in their stomach, and you might lose fat first in your arms. You don't know. So if you've been doing everything right, I really encourage you to just keep pushing, keep being patient. Your belly might be the last place that the fat disappears from. You don't know. Just keep practicing, keep pushing, and keep reminding yourself of the mindset thing we talked about. The mindset thing we talked about. Keep reminding yourself of why you started, and keep reminding yourself that if you give up, you're really accepting that you're not going to see any change. But if you keep pushing, then even though you're feeling stuck for the moment, you're going to see results eventually. So yeah, that's my take on that. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Comparison can steal the joy out of doing anything you enjoy, anything you want to do. Just focus on yourself, keep pushing yourself, be patient, be consistent, keep showing up, keep saying those positive things that you tell yourself all the time, and you will see wonders when you're least expecting it, okay? So that's it, you guys. That's all I have for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something from it. If you have any other mistakes that you think people are doing that I didn't mention, please let me know. Maybe somebody else can read it and learn from it. But that's it. Please smash the like button, comment below. It really helps with the algorithm. It helps YouTube to show my videos to other people who are looking for ways to lose weight and whatever it is I'm talking about. So please comment anything below. Really, please do. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers this year, and I really need your help to get there. So please go and support your girl if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.